Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I hope you can hear me clearly. Masquera se mamukase say. Welcome to Prince Mille Entertainment TV. How you guys doing? Say Kwamuri, wherever you are listening and watching us from. We are here for another edition. Daily news, breaking news, episode number 54. Yes, 54 episodes. It's crazy, crazy. It's really crazy. And yes, all thanks to you guys because pasina mimika hapana handika hapana because mimi ndimo ndozviite for us to come back here each and every Monday, Wednesday and Friday 7 o'clock another time. It's a pleasure because you are supporting the movement. Pasina support yenyu tikadai takamira kudhara. So your support means a lot, so big up to you guys, and I thank you once again for the support that you've been giving us here on this channel. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you had a great weekend wherever you are listening and watching us from. Yes, we have so many followers. What is it? We have so many family members, not followers. We have so many family members, man, from Zimbabwe. Yes, Harare, Chichungwiza, Marondera, Gokwe, Beitbridge. Big up to Chiredzi. Yes, Mtare, Gweru. Big up to you guys. And yeah. Blawayo. Yes. We have so many family members from South Africa. Man, Durban, Cape Town, Joburg, yes, Pretoria, Pumalanga. We have so many family members in Botswana there. And Gaborone, big up to you guys. Salute. And yes, Botswana. Yes. Also the UK, Europe, UK, London, Manchester. Man, big up to you guys. Big up to you. Scotland, Pretoria, Farai, what's up? Big up to you. Big up to you guys. Thank you very much for the support, man. You've been giving us here. Yes, from the States. Miami. Miami, big up to you. Man, Washington, DC. Yes, New York City. Man, it's crazy, man. Uh, Everybody, big up to you. Welcome to a daily news special on Prince Mille Entertainment TV. Man, this weekend it was a very busy weekend. Busy weekend. Yesterday Sunday, I was refreshing every page. I was doing sorts of things. I was doing a lot of things yesterday Sunday, and yeah, Sunday I was supposed to be just chilling, but I ended up doing a lot of things yesterday. So it was a very busy weekend, which we're gonna be talking about it here today because tapangwa by-elections, the time is ticking. Today is the 14th, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and that's about let's say 11 days, or a week and like 3 days or four, and for my by-elections I call March 26th. And yes, so my political parties, as you all know, they are on the ground as we speak. Not just CCC, not just Zanu PF, not just MDC Alliance. There are so many political parties which are contesting for my by-elections. There are almost like 15 of them. Register nomination code ZEC. 15 political parties who are contesting for my by-elections article on um March 26, 2022. Saka motonemeka ototi there's so many council seats, 108 council seats, and 68, I think, yeah, 68 MPs, and who needs to be replaced after March 26. And saka ma-political parties akawanda vari mubishi pari zvino, and vachita marallies everywhere, vamwe vachita macar rally, vamwe vachita zvanenge vachiita. And remember kuti to do a rally, to do a campaign, it needs money, it needs funding. And ndo imwe nyaya zvakare yatange tichitaura nezvayo today. So we are mainly focusing, on this channel, three political parties, of course, three popular political parties, one Zanu PF and MDC Alliance, Mwonzora, and the newly found CCC, Citizens Coalition for Change, Chamisa. So let's start on Saturday, and because I was waiting to hear Chamisa Saturday, which was the 12th of March 2022. Chamisa, the man was in Marondera at Rudaga Stadium, and we managed to to be in time of events which were happening there. And yes, as we know that on Friday, takataura nezvenyaya kuti court order handika, yes, vakaenda court because the police were saying that you guys, you cannot do a car rally. They wanted to do a car rally earlier or on Saturday before a national before a star rally later on. Saka makuseni vaida kuita a car rally ndio yakarambidzwa iyoyo, zvese nechi ne no ndio yakarambidzwa car rally in Marondera yakarambidzwa makuseni. And so sinei wakabva vati, what, of course isusu takudhampa car rally in the morning, let's just do a star rally yavachamisa yacho iyoyo. And saka there was a lack of communication between the police and the Citizens Coalition for Change. Saka judge vakati, you know what, it's fine, you guys, the rally can go on, but you guys, you need to go and sort out the remedies with the police. You need to go out there and sort out the remedies with the police. And those are what I'm Friday. So Saturday, makuseni handika Saturday makuseni takaona ma riot police. Of course, we were expecting that because the police and CCC wanakwanisa kuita a common ground. They didn't agree on anything, so we're expecting to see the police anyway. Mapurisa, we're expecting to see them. So when people started to arrive at the stadium, Rudaga Stadium in Marondera, we saw the police there, and we saw the police there, and I totally knew that today is not gonna be anything. The reason why is because the police and CCC didn't reach out an agreement. And saka people started to actually chip in, and early in the morning, 10 o'clock, we saw so many photos, so many videos circulating on social media. Of course, people were frustrated to see the police there because they wanted to hear Chamisa Wachitaura on Saturday. But one thing that I said to myself is that today hakuna chiri kuitika, and Chamisa knew that. He knew that in Marondera there was no rally there, but the men had to be there because he arrived earlier. He arrived at around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Chamisa was there at Rudaga Stadium outside, and he knew that apana. He knew, everybody knew that apana. Of course, some people didn't know because they thought that maybe Chamisa Shika, maybe they shall negotiate or talk whatsoever. Apana chazombobuda ipapo outside Rudaga Stadium. The police wakaramba wakatsika madziro. The reason why we don't know. I don't know why the police wakaramba watsika madziro. And so inyaya zvakare relationship between the police, ZRP, and CCC. Though relationship iripo ipapo, hapana relationship iripo between those two entities, and there needs to be a relationship between CCC and ZRP. Many people may say that ZRP is working with PF, ZRP is working with other guys, or with who. We really don't know, because kana pane maveleven aripo, kana mune ma WhatsApp messages now, guys, you need to come up now and mutiudze kuti ningirikini commander chief commander we kumarondera akushana na ningirikini ku Zanu PF. We don't know. And so as it was 2 o'clock, the CCC spokesperson Fadzai Mahere, she was now speaking to the media, saying that my lawyers are Marondera High Court, they're trying to see the judge, wara. I mean, it was just politics. At the end of the day, they're just trying to play politics, but they knew that rally was not going to happen. And it was a good thing, though, for Chamisa to show his face there in Marondera, just to be in solidarity with the people and saying, you know what, you guys, thank you for coming. We tried by all means to speak with the police or to talk with the police, but you all know what happened here. But Snake, you guys just go back home. Wada. I mean, you did that. So it was a win again for Citizens Coalition for Change because he appeared there. Chamisa Snakuya, Zvakaita anguma miriro amwe, I don't mean physical violence or anything like that, but people would be disappointed, and but the man did actually come early, but he knew that today hakuna rally liko because pakashayikwa a common ground between the police and the CCC. That's the reason why that whole rally didn't happen. So for them to say that baloya awo ari ku high court kuti asese they're trying to see the judge, awomana paka pasina diri paya diri paka pasina, whether maloya anga ari ku zvashuwa kumarondera, we really don't know, but they already knew that this rally in Marondera was not gonna happen. They really already knew because Friday they didn't reach out any I think with the police and so then attendance on Saturday in Marondera, yes, people came. I mean, some people didn't came because I think akanzonza kuna rally or zvinazvimamira musha vamwe vakangofuro vachiona kuti zvakamira sei, but people did come out in Marondera to see Chamisa. But as a politician, you always want to take the limelight. As a politician, you always want to come out and show your face. You always want to take that opportunity because media house, of course, it was a way of him to show up and to show also his face, and people came in numbers for the support, just to come just to came to see the man in Marondera Day, but it didn't happen as was expected. It was also a win for the Citizens Coalition for Change. And so let's move forward. Let's talk about the rally which happened on Sunday. Yes, of both Sunday there were like three. There were like one in a Highfield. Kwa Mwonzora, which I'm gonna talk about it separate. Also on Saturday, am I Opa Muchunguru Kashiri? Yes, she was in Karoi at the same time Chamisa paenga chinesa nima purisa in Marondera. And so we didn't hear much of that Karoi rally. It wasn't publicized well on social media. Photos, which means good. It was a well attended rally, of course, and people were also buzzed from different areas, around Karoi, that rally. Of course, Amai Muchunguru Kashiri, she was addressing the crowd. So, speech akawedengwa na VP Muhadi a few weeks ago in Cholocho. It was the same speech which was also read by Amai Muchunguru Kashiri there in Karoi. Nothing much. I mean, when you listen to Zanu PF speeches, up and up, but they just recycle what they say previous. They will just go there in Karoi and say the same thing. I mean, Nyayama Tajo Diz, they always talk about their accomplishments, like Marondera Gadzirwa, Chukwakamo hospitals, Madem Gadzirwa Nyemvura, and we also saw Minister of Defense Amai Opa Muchunguru Kashiri also opening a bowl in Karoi. I mean, yeah, that was one of the most trending pictures we saw on social media on that Saturday. And so on Sunday, Zanu PF was in Manicaland. Vice President Konstantino Chiwenga, who is also the acting president, because at the moment ED is in Dubai. And so we saw Chiwenga in Manicaland on Sunday. We also saw Mwonzora actually, Mwonzora vari ku Highfield on Sunday, which I'm going to talk about, and also Chamisa yesterday the man was in Beitbridge. And yes, so we're gonna start with the Beitbridge one. And yes, on Saturday we saw some police officers there in Beitbridge roaming around wearing motkari, and we thought maybe that rally yawa Chamisa in Beitbridge was gonna be cancelled on Sunday, but it went well on Sunday. Vanhu vakabuda wawanda there in Beitbridge. They came in numbers to see Chamisa, and that rally yakatanga early. It was well organized rally because people came out wakatanga early, and yakapero early. So time frame yeku Beitbridge engeri early rally, and Chamisa wakatanga zvakawanda. And one of the most important topics that he talked about was nyaya yemvura. We all know in Beitbridge nyaya yemvura ndo nyaya iri kunetsa zvikuru. It's so difficult to find water in Beitbridge. Mvura muBeitbridge yagara inonetsa, and I would say Beitbridge is one of the most neglected towns in Zimbabwe. I don't know to hurumende vanofunga kuBeitbridge, but ndo zvakare nzvimbo yekuti inounza mari yakatowandei. And saka it's one of those towns, like one of those towns, and zvokuti hurumende inenge ichingomora mari chete. They always think of money when they think of Beitbridge, revenue, Zimra, and everything, but they don't think about the people who live there. So I still feel that they need to make a plan when it comes to nyaya yemvura in Beitbridge. In nyaya yemvura, I square only Beitbridge only, but there's so many towns and cities in Zimbabwe vari kuleka nyaya yemvura mana. Saka enyaya kuti the government yenge iripo kana kuti the government iripo for over 40 years or so, they didn't put much effort in terms of improving the water system for the people. So the next government which is going to be there, or whoever is going to be the next president, he or she will need to look what's the best way to find clean water for the people. Because so I will tell you guys that in 10 years time mvura inenge yakudhura, mvura inenge yakunetsa kuwana. Because at the moment nyaya ingotaura inyaya yemaboreholes, nyaya yemaboreholes. I mean munhu ari kumusha izvozvo, so akatomwa mvura yakachena because ndiye mugodhi, than compared to munhu anenge ari mutown. Because mutown makawanda malocations akawanda vanhu vakuchera mugodhi, and we are now in 2022 and we're still talking about migodi in 2022. Come on guys, we need to do more. And so it was a well attendance rally in Beitbridge yesterday for Chamisa. And again, Zanu PF was in Manicaland. VP Chiwenga wakataura, one of the most headlines topics which I did talk about earlier on today, of saying that the police are to blame for stopping rallies Chamisa. And nobody nyaya sepapo. You are to isusu as Zanu PF, we don't have anything to do with rallies Chamisa. It goes back again to nyaya kana iwo wachiwenga wachiti zvoni Zanu PF ainene kuita nemarallies Chamisa, which means that someone else is pulling some strings to police, and the police needs to do a press conference. They need to address the media. They need to address the people actually. Is the police commissioner or the minister of Home Affairs Kazembe. He needs to come out and explain to us when it comes to nyaya rallies Chamisa. And Ivo VP, who is acting president, he also said that Zanu PF is also applying to the police to hold these rallies, and we want to see those paperwork, and we want to see also those conditions Zanu PF with the police, and we want to see again my conditions zvakare Mwonzora to hold their rallies, and want to compare these papers to know, okay, Mwonzora this, Zanu PF this, CCC this, because it seems like mama conditions I don't get ku citizens coalition for change chete ndomaonera erikutaura vakawanda and ndomaonera Andrew Kito. So if Zanu PF is nothing to hide, or the police have nothing to hide, they need to come up these papers, then to come up and tell us, you know what, isusu tikutumira ma-conditions aya Zanu PF tikwapo kuti no busing people, no toy, no slogans, time frame, this and that. I mean, we need to see it. We need to see it so that we can believe and say, okay, what Chwenga was saying is true. But as far as it stands, if Zanu PF is not pulling the strings to the police, which means that the police are taking orders from someone else who is not Zanu PF, and who is not in government or whoever. There's someone else who's pulling my strings, because they cannot be just stopping my rallies at Chamisa just for the sake of peace, just the sake of violence, or ones on my threats or whatsoever. Because in Marondera there was no reason for the police to stop that rally, because the day before, which was Friday, Zanu PF vakataka rally yao town, and vachibloga motikari dzingungua. There was no COVID-19 observations. There was nothing. There's some videos which are circulating on social media whereby vanhu vachitofara vachofamba, vamwe even vakatobata zvigubhu zvesuper andika zvechibuku vachitomwa vachiita public drinking, and we didn't see any police on site. So there was no reason for the police to stop that rally in Marondera. When it comes to that situation in Gokwe, it was tense. Truth to be told, the police stopping that in Gokwe, it was a good thing. It was a good thing. And again, that rally in Kwekwe wasn't supposed to happen too. They were supposed to even ban that rally in Kwekwe because the situation was tense. The situation was tense in Kwekwe, also in Gokwe. The reason why is because Zanu PF was having a rally in a Kwekwe. They were supposed to ban that Kwekwe rally, or a day after, or no, or a week later. Chamisa was supposed to be in Kwekwe, not like ED in Kwekwe on Saturday, Chamisa in Kwekwe on Sunday. That was a very tense situation. We all know how some people behave. We all know kuti among us, so for what the police did in Gokwe, I think they did a right decision, and on Sunday there was no reason to allow that rally in Gokwe. But today, it ended up happening, and we all know someone else passed away. I mean, Mwonzora passed away. Some people were also injured. May he so rest in peace, man. But that rally in Gokwe wasn't supposed to happen because the situation was a bit tense. But anyway, we still have to wait for the police to answer that, because we need answers. Everybody needs to know kuti kana Zanu PF is to pull my strings to the police. Who is pulling the strings? Who is the guy behind this whole situation? I want to know. Maybe I want to know. Could I pull my strings to police in Diani? Is this the police commissioner? Is it the Minister of Home Affairs? Who is pulling the strings to stop Chamisa's rallies? So he actually, he actually addressed the crowds yesterday in Mutare yesterday, VP Chwenga, and I'll tell you that the man is improving when it comes to speech delivery, when it comes to interacting with the people. I mean, if we look back, pakatanga wachwenga kwa address up to now, 3 years later or so, the man improved. The man now knows what he needs to do, and he now knows the mission when it comes to addressing the people, when it comes to say things to the people, when it comes to to be confident addressing the people. I mean, he's learning quick. He is learning quick, and of course, my speeches is Zanu PF agrango fanana. What he says in airport, what ED says in April in airport, what Amem Chunguru said on Saturday, the same thing which VP Chwenga said again in Manikalin. Nothing much. Talk about the infrastructure, Marodero Gadzirwa, Fumvudza, this and that. I mean, we all know Zanu PF, they always want to talk about their accomplishment, and so on Sunday again, Douglas Mwonzora, the man was in Highfield at Zimbabwe grounds, and he was in Highfield in Zimbabwe grounds. I mean, before I start talking about Douglas Mwonzora, I mean, I know most of you guys here on this channel, you don't like the man. Most of you guys here, you don't like Mwonzora. I know because look at my comments. Look at my comments in the comment section. You guys, you don't like the man. And the man did address crowd people yesterday and supporters yesterday at Mwonzora Stadium. I mean, we saw again some buses, some trucks achibva kudhumo dzakasiyana-siyana and from Mutare, vamwe vakabva kumarondera, vamwe vakabva kuchipinge, vamwe vakabva kumasvingo. I mean, there are a lot of people who came all the way, and some came all the way from Shawani to come to see Douglas Mwonzora. I mean, some people are also part of the alliance partners, and so there was earlier rumor which was circulating on social media before on Saturday, on Friday, about nyaya yemari. Remember that MDC Alliance yakapuwa mari ne government, wakapuwa like 400 something million wakapuwa RTGs, which is like equivalent to like 2 million or so US dollar wakapuwa ne government due to that to parties finance what fund, something like that. So my partners, MDC Alliance, they want money, they want a piece of the cake. Remember, there are many small political parties at MDC Alliance like Zanu PDP, this and that. I mean, those guys, they need funding. I mean, they need a bit of money. They wanted to bring their supporters in for the rally on Sunday. They wanted to mobilize people. Remember that rally which happened before a few weeks ago at Azororo grounds. Many people didn't come. Mari. To transport people from different places, it needs money. They need to transport. And some people may say, I've heard some people saying that they were promised money. 10 years, 5 years, 5 years. I don't know about that. You guys need to come up with my village. So sure, I can't promise 5 years. I can't promise 10 years for the rally ya Mwonzora because Nzuro azvaitwa pa streets regarding to this rally, saying that some people were promised money to come, but some alliance partners were complaining about nyaya mari for transport to actually come to this Sunday rally. But some managed to come, but some didn't come. Because nyaya mari, some people could hire bus paida mari, but vamwe vakwanisa kubvisa mari dzavo, maybe vakwanisa kusvikawo andika. But people came in Highfield yesterday, not exactly what I was expecting, but it was a better rally compared to the rally which happened at Zororo grounds. This one was a bit better. It was a bit better. And Mr. Komich, who is the MDC Alliance chairman, you were saying that there were like 62,000 people who came yesterday at Zimbabwe grounds. That's a lie. I don't know what Mr. Komich was smoking, but bank personnel on 62,000. But I would say there were like more than 1,000 came. And yes, again, he came, Mwonzora. He came and he addressed the crowd, and he was saying some of the things he said again at Azororo grounds. He was talking about free education. He was talking about dialogue. That was the main highlight of that whole speech he talked about yesterday, dialogue, and he insisted that it's going to happen. He said that it's not always about positions, saying that Mwonzora wants to talk about, Mwonzora wants to be in dialogue because the prime minister, and it's going to put the prime minister in, but ndikuti dialogue titaure because vana veZimbabwe vatambura, hapana kutambura, hapana chinokwanisa kuchinja kana pasina dialogue. This is what Mwonzora was saying, that dialogue is the only way. We need to sit down and talk. Ngatimbosiyana netsika yekutukana, yekushorana, yekurowana. yekuti sei timbogara pasi seZimbabwe timbotaura tione kuti what's the way forward. Mhuri dzakawanda dziri kufa nenzara, vanhu vakawanda vari kuzoti mangwana vanodyei. Vanhu vari kufa nenzara because of kurwisana kukuita mapolitical parties, mapoliticians ari kurwa, but vanhu vari kutambura. Vanhu ndo huswa huri kutsikirirwa nenzou dziri kurwa. Saka tosvika kupiko tichingotokana tichingota sei tichingorwa. Saka ngatitei nyaya yedialogue. So dialogue, he insisted that this is going to happen, but we really don't know, chichaitika. I mean, because we're already like a year or so before my elections are next year, 2023. So, he's still talk about a dialogue, which I personally think that he's just wasting his time. Maybe any plan, maybe behind closed doors, no one knows. But a dialogue, which means it's a serious issue. The issue whereby Power, Douglas Mwonzora, and MDC Alliance, they're still saying that we will need a dialogue, we want a dialogue, and dialogue is going to happen. And he also talks about Nyaya Changirai legacy. Of course, MDC Alliance, Changirai Vakatsira legacy, MDC Alliance. And again, there's a picture which was circulating on social media of a lady, musikana wacho mukadzi, and amene munhu akataura vaMwonzora kuti the lady looks like or the lady is Bona Mugabe, and hanzi vachamisa muri kufamba naBona Mugabe kumarallies enyu, ndiri kufamba nemwana waTsvangirai, but that lady, she's not Bona Mugabe. She looks like Bona Mugabe, but she's not Bona Mugabe. So you are just saying that Chamisa is a sellout. He's working with Mugabe's or whatsoever. But inini kufamba nemwana waTsvangirai, Vincent Tsvangirai, and we're still keeping the legacy ya Mugabe. No, we're still keeping the legacy ya Tsvangirai in MDC Alliance, and Inaka, hanzi ndakasirwa nhaka nawaTsvangirai. This is what Douglas Mwonzora was saying yesterday. And you also talk about you also dismissed the claims that most of you guys, you always say here on social media, saying Mwonzora is a Zanu PF. Anakachiona macomments Mwonzora anenge achiaona, and he said that he's not a Zanu PF. He's not a Zanu PF. Vakaramba vakati no, inini handizi muZanu PF. I'm not a Zanu PF member. I don't know Zanu PF. Handizi Zanu PF. And he refused those claims and saying that, you know what, I'm not a Zanu PF member, and I don't talk to Zanu PF. And so he refused those claims. He works with Zanu PF. So you are talking about peace and which I think is a very, very crucial topic. Peace in yakakosha, because the political violence and peace yakakosha. I do agree with him, saying that over the years we've lost so many people, we've lost so many family members due to political violence. Some people managed to escape to other countries, to Botswana, South Africa, UK, America, because of politics. Some people were seek asylum because I managed to travel. All those kind of situations in singaite. So peace ndo Ngeri Zakari another headline there in Highfield, where he said that we need to work together as Zimbabweans to achieve one goal, which is building Zimbabwe and moving Zimbabwe forward. And he also talks about tribalism, saying, you know what, atidi tribalism, atidi kutanze mundele, uyimushona, uyimuchi, we want to be like a dream team. Yeah, Fabishi. But Siga Zoti, you in a dream team. I don't got Chungo wants the dream team. I can achieve a dream team. I mean, if there's a old school, yeah, can I put Madara Panabadega, Panamadara Depo, maybe Madara Ripo. I know most of you guys, I have some, I have some family members here, and I want to say cool, and I'm coma, or maybe 60 or 45, 50 years. Dream team. Yafa bishi. Dream team yakachive. Yakawina World Cup here. Yakawina AFCON here. Yakawina Kosafa here. Because tinongodzwa kunzi dream team. Every time tinongodzwa dream team, but in personal yangu asandambonzwa kana ma-achievements dream team. I never heard. But anyway, the man talked about the dream team, saying that he wants to build a Zimbabwe whereby so many people are included and in the society. We need to see more people from a Tebeleland being active in the government, because at the moment everything Harare. We want to Zimbabwe iwe ine vanhu vari muhurumende vakasiyana-siyana who actually come from different backgrounds, also different societies, atili tribalism. You also talked about nyaya war vets pension. I mean, war vet inyaya zvakare which always talked about, which Chamisa always talk about, also saying that war vets edu tofana kuva pamari inotenga, because at the moment war vet mari dzavari kutambira ishoma, andika mari dzakutambira shoma, whether kuti war vet aya ndeye Zanu PF kana ndeye CCC kana kuti ndeye MDC Alliance, these guys, they are earning mari singatenge. I mean, if you look in many countries, war vets, they get medical, they get pensions, they get some free subsidies, some free things zvavanopuwa nehurumende. But in Zimbabwe it's a different story. Last year takaona some of them being arrested because vangoenda kuoffice yamutulungu vachida mari. Saka you also saying that when he win my elections at 2023 as a Zimbabwean president, Mwonzora is going to improve the welfare for the war veterans and the chiefs, and kuti vakwanise kuraramawo life inenge iri nani. And he also promised nyaya free education and nyaya employment for the youths, saying that once he becomes the Zimbabwean president, he's going to make sure that my youth ese awana basa. And yes, nyaya employment ndo nyaya zvakare is very crucial in Zimbabwe, because some people tari kuma 40 years asati tambona ana pay slip kuti yakaita sei. Some people atone 30, 40 years, 45 years but atombozwe pay slip kuti yakaita sei. It's because hakuna mabasa acho. Only a few youths vari privileged vari kushanda, but vazhinji are not working. Vazhinji they are crossing the Limpopo River, they are going to South Africa to look for work, because Zimbabwe macho hamuna kana basa. So this is what Mwonzora said yesterday in Highfield, some of the things that he said yesterday, but it was a well attended rally. I know people want to mock, people want to say nasty things on social media because you support other political party. I do understand, but when it comes to politics, not all people who come to rallies are they are voters or they are registered to vote. Some people, they just come to my rally just to be there because hana kwekuswera, because andi nini mumunu, and just like what happened also yesterday in Manicaland, we saw so many people there, and vana vechikoro vangu variko, we saw so many people coming there, and saka we cannot judge vanhu vauya kurally because of saying kuti ningirina achawina because paya vanhu 60,000 or ningirina achawina because paya vanhu 20,000. No, we cannot do that, because some of these guys vangoya vanzwa kuti ED ari kuuya, vanzi Chiwenga ari kuuya, they just okay, let's go tumunoona VP Chiwenga hatiwazive tichongonapa paTV handitinovaona, and saka it's one of those things. That's why mabhazi achizowanikwa kune nzvimbo dzakasiyana-siyana, because some people avafoswa kuenda, anotongomuka kugeza otongoisa lunch yake mubag autopinda mubhazi akutoenda. Saka don't have that idea kuti anzi people are being forced. I don't think people are being forced. I think people, they're just willing to go. The people are willing to go. Some people, they've been doing this for over 40 years, attending Zanu PF rallies. Saka zvatomuropa mavo pana mwe kutoti vanotobvunza kuti ko mabhazi ari kuuya here. Guys, come on, guys, don't be fooled. I mean, the people want to geza makuseni, andobvunza kuti ko mabhazi ari kuuya here, isusu want to go kumusangano vatori pano vakadaro, and it's because the political party inenge iripo inenge ine funding to hire those buses. They'll be using mari dzavo dzavavareza to hire those buses. So I still feel that problem it pushes only on the police side of things, and whereby the police are putting some tight conditions on other political parties so that they cannot bus people from other provinces, and so kana mati zvoni mazipo buses are available for everybody to hire, mapurisa onga achipo mvumo yekuti Chamisa akwanise kualawo vanhu vake vakwanise kubvawo kuna Manicaland, Masvingo, Chiredzi kuti vakwanise kuuyawo kumarallies avo zvavo, and because many people out there vanenge vachizoda kutoendawo kumarallies aChamisa kutomutero everywhere, but they cannot do that because vazhinji vacho vanenge vasina mari, and vazhinji vacho chido chinenge chiripo, but vanenge vasingabvumidzwe kuti vatravel because of some tight conditions anenge aripo between the police, anenge aripo because anenge aiswa nepolice. So the relationship iripo between the police and Citizens Coalition for Change, it needs to change, and they need to sit down and talk about it. And I definitely would wish that police commissioner and Godwin Matanga, in fact, I haven't heard that man Ajimboto press conference. Is this still even the commissioner? I don't know. I really don't know. And because I need that guy to Amboto press conference, Ambobudo pa TV, Ambotauro kuchitika, what is happening Panyadzema elections. He needs to come up and explain to us what happened in Kwekwe. I hope by now one a full report about the investigations that they did in Kwekwe. We need to see what are the findings. Yeah, I need to know what the findings. I guess you guys, you also need to know what are the findings did in Kwekwe. I need to know say who was involved, who is the mastermind, what my investigations are papi. And also they need to explain to us why are they putting some tight conditions on Chamisa. Are they putting these conditions on Zanu PF, MDC Alliance, Lydia Masarira, and other small political parties who are also contesting my by-elections? I mean, there are like 15 of them, 15 political parties that ballot paper in my by-elections which are happening on March 26th. So the police needs to wake up. They need to wake up. They need to tell us what is happening, and they need to update us as the public so that we know, okay, Zanu PF vakapoholistirawo because kana mimi muchiti Zanu PF ngai base vanhu, Mwonzora ngaabhase vanhu, Chamisa should also bus people also. And I'll tell you that there's so many people who are willing to actually hire a bus, a Zopco bus, kuti vabve kuchitungwiza vaende kumarondera. The people who are willing to even hire a bus kuti zvibve kuHarare riende kuBulawayo for a rally. The people who are willing to do that, who are Citizens Coalition for Change. It's not like the money is coming from the party itself. We all know what the party is to a new baby. The citizens are willing to do that. People are willing to raise money to do that, to hire 5 buses from Harare to Cholocho, or from Harare to Mutare, or to Binga, or wherever. People are willing to do that. So the police needs to loosen up. They need to actually explain to us when it comes to Nyaya Zema rallies are critical at the moment, because it seems like favor one side, because Zanu PF is nothing to do with the police. They distance themselves from the police. So my police and the police needs to explain to us. I need to know. You guys need to know also. And so I'm gonna keep you guys in the loop. And yes, I think that's what I think I talked a lot about what happened this last weekend, and Saturday and Sunday. And this weekend is gonna be one of the most busiest week this week and this weekend, because this is gonna be the last week. Let me just check my dates because March 26th is gonna be. Let me check. I just wanna check my calendar, but this week is gonna be, I'm hoping this week is gonna be the busiest week for all these political parties, because let me just check my calendar. Yeah, so this week is gonna be Saturday is gonna be 19. Yeah, so this week is gonna be the last week of my campaigns, and Yes, this week is gonna be the last week of my campaigns. So tomorrow's rally Yawa Chamisa was supposed to be in Binga, but it's been cancelled because ED on the 17th is gonna be in Wange. So the police are saying that they're gonna put the manpower in Wange. Saka kubinga kono kusama police akakwana. That's the reason why they the rally there in Binga has been cancelled. And today, Washamisa was in Rocho. It was a well attended rally again. People came in numbers. I posted a full audio here of what he talked about in Cholocho today. And of course, he talked about Mvura. He talked also employment, about about saying that wanakawanda walikuwa na basa there in Cholocho are people from the outside, and the local people are not getting any opportunities. And you also promised to create um, employment for the local people there in Cholocho. And we all know that VP Muhadi was in Cholocho a few weeks ago. So listen, the rally there in Binga has been cancelled. So we're gonna keep you guys in the loop regarding to any new rallies coming this week, because this week is gonna be the last week before my by-elections are Saturday next week. Next week you next week you 26 March ndoba my by-elections so this week is gonna be a very very busy week, because all the political parties will try by all means to rally one as much as they can, because March 26 is gonna be a very crucial week. No, March 26 is gonna be the day for my by-elections. So guys, thank you very much for listening and watching Daily News on Prince Milan Entertainment TV. Yeah, I do come here every Monday, every Wednesday, from 7 o'clock. Yeah, from 7 o'clock Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7 o'clock another time here on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. I just want to thank you guys for the support that you've been giving us here on this channel. It really means a lot. I mean, Takataka 5 family members, and we grow from there, and we grow from there to 10 people, to 10 family members, to 15, to 20, but now tano now tane muri, and tane family that one day. And I really appreciate guys for the support that you've been giving us here. It really means a lot, and it really means a lot. And I always try by all means to be balanced to my own opinion, my own views, and you guys are also free to comment in the comment section, because pfungwa dzenyu ka dzongwa nditorasika ndiri muno nyama, and you guys always come dzongwa mune ma other angle, other side of other way of thinking, which I do appreciate. And zvinovhurawo pfungwa kuti zveshuwa mnautaura chokwadi ko. And we are also Zimbabweans, man. We are Zimbabweans before anything else. And before I go, there's a video which is circulating on social media. I don't know if I can find it, of a lady in Dubai. Is it Dubai? Is it UAE? Yeah. She was saying that every diaspora should contribute $50 every time you enter Zimbabwe. Just imagine, $50 every diaspora should pay entering Zimbabwe. $50. Aumana, $50 aumana munhu wese. Every time panoenda kuZimbabwe uchinoona mai kana sekuru kana muri kana even amai ako ashaya kana baba ako ashaya kuZimbabwe, you have to pay $50. Just imagine, $50. But now mari inenge ichienda kupi? And her own view was saying that this money will go towards building Zimbabwe. I mean, we as the diasporans, we are already contributing to the Zimbabwean economy, right? Mari akawanda kuchenderera and Zimbabwe, it is coming from diaspora. It's coming from the UK. It's coming from the USA, from South Africa. Kudara isusu achichukura. I mean, harizi mudhara stereka. Kudhara tiri kuchikoro, we used to write saying that we need to get foreign currency from the tourists, and Zimbabwe needs to to invite more people to come to Zimbabwe, so that we can get foreign currency. But nowadays, is the diasporans are the ones who are bringing in more currency. than any other those investors vatogara vatinogara tichiongonzwa kunzi mega deal kune investor ari kuuya. No, we are the biggest investors in Zimbabwe. The diasporans are the biggest investors because last year alone takatumira almost like $1 billion yakaenda through Mukuru, through Hello Paisa, through World Remit, Western Union. I mean, that's a lot of money. There's no reason why we should be paying $50 every time we go to Zimbabwe. It doesn't make sense. I mean, and again, the same government doesn't even allow us to vote. So why do we have to pay $50? I mean, they always want our money. They need to make a plan for us to vote here and in the UK, in the USA, in Australia, in China. We need to vote. Yes, we need to vote. If they want those $50, they need to allow us to vote wherever we are. And yes, building Zimbabwe, I'm very patriotic when it comes to on building Zimbabwe, but our government is not that clean when it comes to Zemari. I don't trust our government. We've lost so much money already in terms of corruption. So why do we have to pay my $50? They need to prove us. They need to prove us that they are trustworthy with our money. They haven't proved that. Yes, they haven't proved to us yet. So why should we pay my $50 to around $50? No. Anyway, that was a suggestion which I think it was bad. But listen, guys, thank you very much for listening. And this is Prince Miller Entertainment TV, daily news, breaking news, everyday news. I think Nasta Tower is supposed to be done already by 7:30. But listen, remember, guys, to like, share, comment, and follow us on all our social media platforms. When it comes to Nyaya, there's something I want to talk about. Nyaya Douglas Mwonzora. Before I go, I wanted to talk about Nyaya Douglas Mwonzora and Nyaya funding. That the small political parties, the alliance partners, they need funding. And yes, yesterday seems like some people wakatorara pa Harvest House yesterday, and because they were waiting kuti vabhadhare mari dzavo dzematransport because they didn't pay some of the transporters wakatransporta vanhu from various cities to come to Zimbabwe grounds. I mean, that's very bad. That's very bad because kana mimi makapromisa vanhu kuti vauye mobhadhara transport and you guys disappear after the rally. I mean, that's bad. That's bad. And when it comes to the finance, it seems like Mwonzora vari bit sketchy panyaya dzemari. I don't know kuti panyaya dzemari dzi vanozvifambisa sei. I would advise, I would definitely advise the MDC Alliance to show us their bookkeeping or their finances, their financial year. I mean, who is the treasurer? Is Mashagada, I think. Yes, Mashagada. He needs to come up with their financial statements so that we know kuti mari iri kubva ku Political Finance Act here iri kufamba sei. Because it seems like you guys, you are mismanaging the funds. But there was a time whereby Mwonzora ainzi akatora mari yeparty here akatsakatika whatsoever. Saka voting for MDC Alliance, I still feel that if they cannot keep track of the party finances, how can they keep track of the government finances? So I still feel that there's something sketchy. There's a smelly red in MDC Alliance when it comes to Nyaya Dzemari. Yes, Nyaya Dzemari, they need to come clean. They need to show us their financial records on how they are spending that fund that they are getting from the government. And because you guys, you cannot have people stranded at your Harvest House, Morgan Trangirai House at night. Moshina dzimba dzenyu mosiya vanhu vabva kubhinga, vanhu vabva kwamutare vari paHarvest House vachirumwa nemosquito. Some of the bus operators vanga vatomira because havana kubhadhara mari dzavo dzetransport dzavo dzavauya nevanhu. I mean, busing people is not a problem, but what is the problem is that you guys, you promised to pay these guys money, but there's no way a bus operator pacha anyone from there when now Harare, you know, then Mongo disappear just like that. No, you guys, you need to show us your bank statements, you show us your financials, because I still feel that there's something fishy there, and zvirikuitwa ku MDC Alliance when it comes their funding. And again, ndaona kumberugu, some of the partners are gonna ditch the MDC Alliance after my by-elections. I still feel that some of these alliance members are gonna say goodbye, Mwonzora. We are going to other political parties. They're gonna form coalition with other political parties because nyayamari, because I still feel that MDC Alliance is not, doesn't have a good track record when it comes to the big. And so we're gonna keep you guys in the loop, because then when you zvakare yandiona Moxen on social media. In fact, yesterday night we saw some videos, some pictures circulating on social media of people vakamira paharvest house. I don't know what zvakazopera sei, but we still have to find out to teach akanyatsoitika. But it's not a good look for a political party which is an opposition political party who is planning to win, or who are campaigning to win my elections next year, to have some of your people waiting at your headquarters. So big up to you, Graham Muchena. Big up to you. Thank you for watching. You said Mwonzora was talking about the GNU. That is not good news at all. Yes, yes, I've talked about it earlier on, Mr. Muchena, about about GNU. Yes, GNU is too little, is too late. Yes, it's too little, too late for government of national unity, and and that was supposed to happen earlier, like in 2018 after my elections, but not now. Now tapa nguwa ima by elections, tapa nguwa prepare for my national elections next year. But yesterday he actually insisted that it's gonna happen. So we don't know. We don't know what he are planning, and the Mwonzora mustn't be underestimated though, and inyoka iri under the grass here. iri under grass, yes. Yeah, you see, and he's very dangerous. And Mwonzora Kwantiri, I still feel that he is someone else that you don't have to count out. I don't know what he's planning, or what's the next step, but yesterday he seems so confident that the GNU will happen. Saka we don't know. We really don't know. Could the plan yake iri papi, maybe promise or something, or maybe I don't know. But yesterday he insisted that it will happen. So yeah, yeah. Big up to you, Mr. Muchena. You can still watch it back, and yes, you can still watch it back again. And so guys, thank you very much for listening, man. I need to go, and it's already 8 o'clock another time. Big up to you guys for listening and watching, and remember guys to like, share, and comment, and yeah, and be part of us, and be part of us here on this channel. I thank you very much for being part of us here, and you guys, it means a lot. Mr. Graham Michena said, as Zanu PF and those more funny parties in Poland can do a GNU, and there won't be elections for the next 7 years. Mwonzora is a very calculative snake. Yes, Mwonzora is a very dangerous person. He's very dangerous. He's very sneaky. He knows what he's doing, and some people are counting me out. But I think he's a very calculative person. I do agree with you, Mr. Muchena, there, but he still insisted that there will be a government of national unity. So we really don't know kuti varikupalana yipi neZanu PF, but he actually dismissed those rumors of him being a ZANU PF. He said, no, I'm not a ZANU PF. I'm not a ZANU PF. I'm in opposition, only that we are moving a different direction. To move out tega, tine strategy yedu tega. Saka we wait and see by elections apa kuti that strategy yaoshana ine zvayo inoshanda here kana kuti they are just talking about it. And but anyway, my by elections are kure guys. Ariko next week yo, 26 March, and so it's gonna be very very exciting by elections, and I'm still waiting to see which this weekend this weekend zvinozvakamira sei pama campaigns are kuitwa, because this weekend is gonna be the last weekend whereby all political parties will be wrapping up for my by-elections, and so we're gonna keep you guys in the loop on the daily news, breaking news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. I thank you once again for listening and watching. This is our longest episode, and don't worry guys, I'll be back on Wednesday at 7 o'clock at that time. Let's meet up here on daily news, breaking news. Remember guys to like, share, and also turn our notification bell below, and so that you won't miss any of our new uploads that we do upload here. Let's meet again on Wednesday 7 o'clock another time on this channel for another edition of our daily news, breaking news special with Prince here on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Be blessed guys. Thank you. Let's meet on Wednesday 7 o'clock another time. Makakosha pasina mimi guys, hapana. So you have a blessed weekend ahead. You have a blessed week ahead. Remember, stay safe. Bless up. Thank you.